What's new? Hey, welcome to another fucking episode of my Drunk Uncle's podcast.
We hope our producer doesn't kill himself.
Our producer just left us. Hell, he's having a rough day. He's having a rough go at it. We'll give Giorgio some slack. Great fucking guy to work with.
Some slack.
Hey, dude, why do you always look like fucking a Pete, dude? Like an Easter,
It's
Pete,
summertime, dog. I'm representing that fucking. I'm trying to bring brightness into the dark world, baby.
Tell me your clothes are dirty, dude. That ain't what you're wearing out the house like that, dude.
I'm not going anywhere, bro.
I literally picked you up from fucking Lucy's.
Yeah, but
Shout out Lucy's. That chicken place fucks.
I'm gonna go get some fucking fried chicken.
Yeah, when we get done with this.
Yum.
Anyways, we're coming to you live from Hide Your Mom Studios out here at Giorgio's spare room. We got a good episode on store today. I brought some buddies in from San Marcos in a long time. Badass fucking band. We'll get to them in a second. Bobby, talk to me, dude. I mean, how many more times are you just gonna try to steal the woman that I'm talking to and just mid? Like, why are you still mid, dude? Let's start there.
Dude, I just think that everybody deserves a chance. You know what I mean? But I mean, we're being real. You're just literally making this shit up, and you literally get me in trouble with people that I try to actually establish good relationships with, and it can't happen because they watch this pod and they think that everything you say is true.
Dude, nobody watches this pod.
This pod gets no views.
Yeah, no.
Hey, this motherfucking. I just always match the wall somehow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're transgendered.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking. I mean, you can tell by the backward visor. Dude. Was that a lady visor, dude?
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm just trying something different, baby.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, your hair looks good though. You keeping it brushed?
No, I just jumped in the springs, bro.
Oh, Bart, you do the pace out?
Dude, I went and did the sauna and the ice bath too, because I'm fucking doing work. I'm trying to keep myself.
No invite.
Dude,
just fuck me to tears,
well,
dude.
yeah,
I'm just trying to put you on, try to get you a car. I don't get invited to fucking nowhere.
You were over here doing a meeting with fucking a beer company to get sponsored, so you're doing your own work.
We're
doing
right.
Lord's
Cheers
work.
on
Cheers,
that,
man.
New album coming out. So y'all just dropped an album. We got a new album coming out. Well, talk to me about that.
It should be out by July 4th is what we're anticipating. We should have a single or two out before then. And then
Freedom. What are y'all going to release? What's the single? Do you know yet?
I can't say, dude.
Okay, it's all right. Yeah, why are we having a podcast? Why am I asking questions?
No, it's fine.
Boy, you're an easy guest, dude. Greatest guest I ever, greatest fucking guy I've ever met. You know
yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Before we do that, we'd like to take a moment for our sponsor. We got a new sponsor for the podcast. It's been real good to us, PrizePicks. Hi, man. Uncle Lazer here. I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors. As of right now, I'm having a lot of fun with this sponsorship from PrizePick. I finally won a goddamn game. We won a little money, a little coin coming in, and look, they're over 30 states in the United States right now. You can win up to anywhere from 3 to 25x of your money, and look, if you use the promo code Uncle Lazer, they're going to match up to $100 of your first deposit. I mean, they're just giving out free coin at this point. I mean, you'd be silly not to take it. But I finally won a goddamn game. I've been betting on it for the past week and just been getting my dick beat off. But hey, we're back. You don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years, and I just want to show you how easy it is to make a win like that. So, Giorgio, bring it up here for me. And as you can see up the top, right here, I made a $25 pick, won $75. I mean, a little 3X spot on your money ain't too bad. You can see that I took the Taco Tuesday, the taco-friendly Bryce Ender, whatever the fuck his name is. What's it say, Georgia? Over more than 4 strikes out. Yeah. And then Wilshire Contreras over 1.5 hit run RBI. I mean, it's pretty simple. You just got to get it right. I mean, if you want to get ballsy, take a top, you do 6 of them, you can win 25 extra money. But if you want to keep just a little lick is what my daddy told me. A little dab will do you.
You lost a bunch here too.
Yeah, well, sometimes you're a loser, and I've been that most of my life. But hey, we're coming back, baby. But yeah, I just want to give a shout out to PrizePick. They've been a hell of a fucking sponsor. And we're going to keep on rolling. We're going to roll it on into the rest of baseball, into basketball, and then we're coming even stronger when the NFL starts up. So we're going to have an absolute fucking time here. I'm a degenerate piece of shit, but I've been having a lot of fun with these boys. So y'all go ahead, download the app, create your app, use promo code Lazer for your first time deposit, get you an extra $100, and let's win this money. I actually won the other night. Last night I won, so that was the first time I've actually won. Yeah. But I'm a piece of shit. Instead of taking it safe and doing 1 or 2 at a time.
How does that work? Does it just direct deposit into your shit?
Yeah, so it's just like your PayPal, boom, 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 or straight your bank account, and you make your selections. But I always go for like the 5 or 6 dingers because they pay like 25x. So you put $100 in, you win $2,500 if you get them all right.
Damn.
So I'm always doing that. I'm shooting from the fucking hip. But finally, I did a 2-1. and I put in 25 and I won 75. So look, we're
So
not.
every time
you
you shoot big, you miss.
well, that's made the story of my life, Bobby. Thanks for pointing that out to
Jesus.
all the nice people around the podcast that don't listen to this and fucking
Making
hate
sure I heard it correctly.
Alrighty then, we'll start here. On today's episode, I got some boys down from San Marcos, Texas. I've known them for a good long while. I used to fuck with them back before even before the comedy stuff, even before the TikTok stuff. They're from a band down in New Braunfels, San Marcos area. They've been fucking killing it for as long as I remember. Shit, even when I first moved up to San Marcos like 13 years ago. So shit, I mean, without any further ado, here is Eric Middleton and Bob Driver of fucking Midnight River Club. How we doing, boys?
What's happening?
Yeah,
Man. Thanks for having us, dude.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Dig
Take
the
time.
spot.
Yeah, it's a cool spot,
Yeah,
right?
it is,
right?
man. Very cool.
Yeah, man. I figured, fuck. I mean, the other place is in fucking like Driftwood, so having people having to drive out there out of Austin is kind of, and with traffic and shit, it got old quick. So yeah, it's a little, nook and cranny, a little tight.
It
but
was
we made
definitely
fucking
more. It was
work.
definitely more roomy over there. That's probably why the producer's losing his mind. That's how he makes it back. He just gets to his
dude.
car and something else is wrong.
Yeah, he just
Man.
hits a fucking.
He gets there. They're like, "Oh, actually, we're gonna have to keep it overnight."
Yeah,
He's gonna be
dude.
like,
We have known you a long ass time. I was trying to remember on the way up here when we met, and I couldn't do it.
Dude,
it's
I
been
can't
a long
remember
time.
either.
It's been over 10 years.
Yeah,
"Damn,
'cause
y'all knew this fool in some phases." Though.
I
I've seen
it was
it.
back
I've
when I
seen
was
every
fat.
part of it.
So
Phasers,
will pull
Lazer.
up- I have a picture on my phone. I'll pull it up. Make Georgia pull it up. But I remember you came down and played with us in fucking Galveston.
Yes.
And we that hooker or whatever that lady was. Remember that bitch? I'm
Yes.
sleeping on the couch and she's
All day
like,
long you said,
Special
hey,
lady.
let's go to the titty bar. Hey, let's go to the titty bar. And I was like, nah, man, I got to save my money. I'm making good money this weekend. I don't want to go blow it all.
yeah.
And so, cut two, you go home, you pass out on the couch. Me and Dylan Dostal.
Oh man,
We're cruising around the Strand in Galveston, and somehow neither one of us had our wallets. We ran into the twins.
Yeah,
They gave us like 40
Twins.
bucks
yeah.
cash.
Good people,
and-
Roy and Lucas.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Yeah, and we hitchhiked with a stripper.
Yeah, you like walk. Y'all walk like 3 miles.
We walked a little bit and like thumbed it, and she had to pick us up. So you'd been talking about going to the stripper all day, and I said, hey, when you get in there, there's a guy on the couch. I want you to wake him up.
Yeah, and she's like, hey. That's how she woke my hey. Like, she said something sexual to me, I remember, and I remember I had a girlfriend at the
It's
time.
like
I'll never forget that look on your face, bro.
I was like,
we just met that day.
yeah, that's literally, you sat in and played with us, and it was fucking.
I didn't even know, like, I was playing with y'all's band.
Yeah.
And you weren't there, like, at rehearsal, I think. I didn't
No,
know.
I was a
I
piece
didn't
of
know
shit.
you were. I didn't
Drugstore
know you
gypsies?
existed.
Yeah, it was a drugstore.
He showed up just wailing on a harmonica, dressed like Donnie Van Zant. And
Yeah, dude, and I was fat as fuck back then, dude. I mean,
little fucking
your
fur
boy
ball.
we had a good time. It
No,
was
we had a
Mardi Gras.
great
It was
time.
Texas Mardi Gras.
Yeah, and we were fucking.
Oh, it pops over there during that
Mm-hmm.
time.
It is a
Yeah,
good
Rod
time.
Ryan from fucking 94.5 The Buzz was like there too, right? 'Cause didn't he come back to the house and party
Dude,
with
we
us?
played Texas Angel with Honey Brown that night.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Holy shit!
Wild
That's a
night, dude.
throwback.
Yeah,
throwback.
dude, throwback, dude. I
He
lost
just
my
like showed
fucking-
up. We're like,
I lost
yeah,
my virginity to that fucking
get
song.
up in
You know
here,
what I'm saying?
I used to clean the dude, one of the guys from Honey Brown's pool for a
Really?
little bit. Yeah,
It's probably
at
him.
the end of my pool days. Yeah,
But yeah, that's right. You used to clean pools for a living, huh?
yeah, man, I still
You
look
should
like
still
I clean
stick to
pools.
that, dude. 'Cause you're fucking mid, bro. You're so mid.
Oh, dude, you
Nah,
keep
but
talking
dude,
that
that's
dumb
been
shit.
about. I think that was the first time I met you. You said
That was probably 10
or-
years ago.
That was 10 shit. Yeah, all day long. Because I was fat as fuck in my early 20s. I wasted my whole early 20s just being ugly. But
Then there
maybe-
was the good Molly phase.
oh, I got thin and I was just taking Molly all the time.
You should start taking Molly again, bro.
Thanks, bro. You should cut your hair and clean pools again, dude. All right, but let's get into it, boys.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into y'all. How long? Just let people know, how long y'all been a band? Shit.
So I started the band in, I guess, December 2008. We won a Battle of the Bands at Cheatham Street.
Yeah.
And that kind of started it
Bring
out.
that mic a little closer
Yeah.
to you. Just swing
That
it
kind
in.
of started it out. And our prize was every Tuesday night at Cheatham Street. We played 165 fucking Tuesdays in a row at Cheatham Street
Holy
to get
shit.
started.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, no,
shit.
that's
Literally
how
how
it had to
anybody
start.
that's
man.
doing it did it like that.
Dude, I used to go watch them play before I was in the band.
Really?
Yeah, I was in a different band, and I've been in the band like 12, almost
12
13 years.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
08, I
Wow.
guess, is when it started.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
11 is when I joined the band, so yeah.
In San Marcos.
I remember that.
I remember
when
it was-
y'all
yes,
played
Kent
too. I was
Finley
in-
was
I was
still
going to
alive.
college
Yeah,
there.
man. My goal for going to Texas State was go there long enough to get a gig at Cheatham Street.
Dude, it's a tight spot.
And
man.
I got one about 3.5 weeks after I moved to town. I got Thursday happy hours and kind of stopped giving a shit about going to school. But that's what turned into, the snowball of getting the band together and
That's
getting
badass.
it started was that Cheatham Street gig.
When
And
did you go there?
How old are you, Eric?
34.
34. Okay, so you're a couple years older than us. But you were there, Bobby, you were there when they were there.
Well, I went in 2009 was when I first went there, and I was like doing this. I mean, I went there and I wanted to do music. I was going to like for sound recording and shit, but then I like spazzed out. And I had to go like
Yeah, you go to rehab
rehab
and
and like
shit,
the Looney
yeah.
Bin, like all kinds of shit to learn. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm not really that crazy. I mean, I might be like wild, but I'm not like
Yeah.
that. Like,
I'm not.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I lasted a semester.
I did
Damn,
too.
all y'all dropped out. Huh? You
Yeah,
graduated.
well, I ended up going back eventually. Yeah, I ended up going back and getting my degree, but just in public relations.
I didn't even go to Texas State. I went to ACC at the high school.
I mean,
Took
that's
Spanish
it,
at
bro.
the high
We were
school.
all-
Oh, yeah.
We were all partying together though, dude. We were all making our way through them fucking
Hey, when you turn your head, tilt that mic.
prostitutes, dude. Don't
Because
tell me how to use a fucking mic, dude.
Dude,
I
look,
swear
I
to
know
God,
you're,
I'm
you're
coming
fucking
through. I
mid.
know.
You're not a great songwriter, dude.
Hey, can you
You're
tilt
actually
one of
gonna
those
talk to
Coronas over here?
Yeah. You open a beer. Here, there's an opener around here.
Yeah, we got two of them
take
bitches here. Well, I'll give them one of those.
When did y'all's band start?
We started back in 2018 at South by, dude, because I was opening. Like, it was me and my buddy Jerron Marshall playing the keyboard with me, and it was just him and I doing like a little quick opening set for this gig at Las Perlas next to 7 Grand.
Okay.
On 7th Street. Yeah. So it was in there, and it was pretty fucking live. You know what I mean? It was full people. Everything was at that time during those South Bys. And anyways, I opened up for this band that ended up being my band now, but they were called Swamp Brew back then. That's kind of how we formed. You know what I mean?
Cool.
We all
I heard
heard
that
each
name,
other
yeah.
and shit.
Right
and then
on.
it just went from there. Like, that gig snowballed into more gigs during that South by. It was like some people were like, you want to play at our bar tomorrow? And then it was like our bar and this and that. And then we just kept doing it. We just kept
Oh,
coming
yeah.
That's
back.
pretty divine.
It was
I didn't
pretty
know
good.
That's a
that.
cool
Pretty
feeling.
dope.
South
Yeah.
by is unexplainable to, like when you live here and you experience it as a person that lives here rather than traveling here.
Right.
You can't explain it because you see people all day long. You're passing them. Because everybody's just going everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no. I mean, I've never played another festival like it. Really,
It's insane.
It's gotten crazy.
Yeah.
It's gotten crazy. I mean, we've
Well,
done probably like 12 of them.
And like this year, they brought in like the comedy aspect of it too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of the
I love that
episode.
shit, though.
And it's fucking. I
love
met
it.
so many goddamn people in South by that I was like, "What the fuck are y'all?" And I didn't realize how big the comedy movement was going in it as well as music. So
The
You're actually
shittiest
across the
part.
street from us at the new spot.
Oh yeah, the mothership. We
Mothership.
played
Yeah,
Blind
we were
Pig
at
that
Blind
same
Pig
night.
on the
oh,
rooftop
that's
that
right.
night,
Yeah.
The shittiest part about South by is
Traffic.
the load-in.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
Because you
yeah.
can't go on any street you need to.
We got lucky this year. We had the guy that hired us was like, "Hey, dude, pull up right here." I talked to the cop.
We
He did.
actually got to go like
It was
close
easy.
to the front door of
Good.
the bar to load in this
Yeah, we
year.
like we
Normally
carried
it's
amps a mile. you know?
Holy fuck!
Well, that's
man.
why we don't
You
get
gotta
on.
do it.
That's why we don't get on any official shows. We go play the shit that we play
Yeah.
down the street.
Yeah.
There's people
Yeah, yeah.
that catch all the fucking runoff.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Makes
tails over. It's
It makes
because
some
latch.
makes some fucking bar money. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
one time we played South by, we were playing at Peckerheads on 6th Street.
Yeah, that's right there
And,
upstairs, right?
yeah.
That's upstairs.
We had to park in that parking lot, like kind of behind Rapolo's
Yeah.
over there. And we rolled our gear all the way over there. We had our buddy Mark, older guy, driving us. And we rolled all of our gear back to the van after the show. And Mark went to open the door. And somebody had literally packed, it was a Chevy Express van. So, you reach in and pull the handle that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody packed it full of shit.
Oh no,
Dude.
like
Whoa.
human,
Like human shit.
fecal matter.
Packed
Holy
the door handle,
shit.
and Mark was so
They
pissed.
painted. They
dude.
was.
I was
spackle,
pissed too, but I was laughing so hard about how pissed he was because I didn't have to grab
He
it.
grabbed the shit.
He went to go open the door, and like I said, it's one of those where you reach your hand behind and pull it. So he
Who the
just
fuck would just
like fucking straight through the mud, dude. It was bad.
That's
Poor
terrible,
bastard.
bro. I would be fucking pissed too. I would throw up.
I
Dude,
literally
I'd be
was
fucking
That's our
walking
best South
sick.
by story.
I was literally walking during South by, like closer to like where Creek and the Cave is, and there was a human fucking turd on the sidewalk.
It's crazy
It's
how
just
like
what the fuck?
just easy people will shit
And, like,
downtown
yeah,
anywhere.
just lay on the ground, like dude.
I just got back to New Orleans.
good
and
to
it's
know,
just, there's
son.
just shit everywhere. People just shit on the streets. It's just-
Sometimes the bathroom lines are long, baby. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
just
saying?
gotta go.
Right?
You never know.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Oh shit! So y'all boys just got done with who'd y'all open up for at Red Rock?
Shane Smith and the Saints was a
Good guys.
Yeah, they're
good
great.
guys.
Badass.
Yeah, they're great
This is
people.
badass to play Red Rocks. I was
Yeah.
there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so we were all roommates 10 plus years ago here in Austin, in South Austin, like right down the street from here. We had a band house, had a jam room in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where, when I joined this band, I was living there, and that was when their band was just kind of starting up in that house. And the fiddle player Bennett lived with me for about 3 years.
No shit.
And we sat on the back porch and talked about, man, we're gonna play the big stage one day together. You know, we're gonna do.
And y'all
we're gonna do
fucking
Red Rocks.
got to do it.
And
we
what's
fucking
cool
did it.
about it, man,
And
is
it's gonna
they,
keep going. Like,
their management got in touch with them and said that they had booked Charles Wesley Godwin and Molly Tuttle and Golden Highway to be the openers, and they
Which
were
were
like,
both fantastic.
yeah, great,
Yeah.
great bands. But they said, "Cool, is there any way that we can carve out some time for our buddies to be there too?"
Yo, those
And-
are some homies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they for real homies. You know,
Yeah,
they,
dude. Because that's a fucking.
They gave us such an opportunity, man. Just being there on that side of things, you
Yeah.
know, rather than in the stands,
Yeah.
is
surreal.
it's. I still haven't been able to figure out the words to describe how that day felt.
No shit,
fucking
dude.
amazing,
That's
bro.
fucking
Just from
awesome.
start to finish. It's
It
the
was
only
quick.
time we've ever been an hour early to sound check and
Yeah.
not left afterwards and stayed at the venue the whole day, just walking around, seeing all the history, you know, the pictures
people
on the
that's been
wall.
there, dude.
Like,
Yeah.
I was eating dinner or lunch in the hospitality room and kind of to myself, and I looked up and I saw a picture of the Grateful Dead playing there. So I studied that, and to the best of my knowledge, set my shit up within about 5 feet of where Jerry Garcia did the last
Fuck
time
yeah,
he played
dude.
there.
Yeah.
And that alone, just to be able to say that, you know, that's such a crazy,
Yeah, dude. That's
such a
fucking
crazy
badass,
experience.
dude.
There's
Yeah.
for people that don't know, I mean, you wouldn't really know this unless you've been down there. There's a tunnel that runs from the soundboard under the stage, and everybody that's ever played there signed this tunnel. And it's
Dude,
we had trouble finding a place.
we were
for
like
our name
stepping
this-
over
this big.
Michael Jackson's signature and passing by the Grateful Dead, and just to find a clear spot in the tunnel to sign.
that's fucking crazy.
It
Dude,
was
that's
so
so
nuts,
fucking
man.
tight.
I've waited half my life to do that, you know.
Dude,
we
that's
went
so
there
badass.
about
Boys.
11 or 12 years ago because you can go into the park when there's not a show. 'Cause people work out there. You can run up and down.
Yeah, run up the stairs.
Yeah, so we went at like 7 a.m. We were waiting for the girls to fly into Denver or whatever. We went at like 7 a.m. and burned one on the stage, and we're like, man, we're going to play here one day. Made a pact, man. Like, we did.
Yo, dreams coming
Then,
true out here,
then
boys.
we showed up with our name on the wall for our own green room, man.
Dude,
It was
y'all
so
are fucking
nuts.
badass,
Dude,
bro.
fucking
it's
doing
so
it,
nuts.
boys.
I love
Yeah.
y'all's
Doing
music,
it.
bro.
How many
Thanks,
albums
dude.
y'all got out now?
4 full length,
Full 4-length. I know
and
they
then
got a
we've
couple
got
EPs, right?
3 or 4 singles that we released. But we have so much fucking music that we haven't had the time to record since like the start of here you go. Since the start of the whole 2020 shutdown, you know.
Yeah.
I got in a songwriting group where it's ran. There's been a lot of people that have ran the group, but the premise is you get a prompt sent to you every Thursday, and the song is due back to the group by Wednesday at midnight, or you're kicked out of the group. So it's just like accountability to make you right.
Oh, so pressure. It makes you
Yeah,
like,
and there's like some heaters, like songwriters that I've looked up to for a long time have been a part of this group.
no shit.
and then-
What's the group's name? You said?
We just call it Song Club. It's
Song Club?
based on email, but I got out of it in December, and at that time I was the one running the group, like sending out the prompts and giving feedback on the songs. But from April 1st of 2020 to December of last year, I wrote roughly 220 new songs.
God damn, boys in the lab doing work.
Dude, it's like any muscle, you know. That's what I figured out. Once I started doing it, like knowing I had to do it every week and getting that craft down,
You found your formula, right?
I
that
found the
works.
formula.
Yeah.
I found the workout that worked right. You
Yeah.
know, and made it easier. The craft of it got easier. Now the inspiration's still got to come from somewhere.
Sure,
but
And when you submit it, is it just like pure lyrics, or do you fucking
So, no,
lay down the song?
it's at the very least it's playing your guitar or piano and singing into your phone recording. But we got to where that was our rehearsal. We'd get together when I'd get the song started and meet up in our studio and record a fully produced version of it and send it back to the group.
Yeah, just
Like
dropping
song in a day.
dropping
We call it
bombs.
song in a day. Tuesday method. Song in a
Tuesday
day.
method, man.
And then we would live stream on Thursdays. We got to where when all of our touring got canceled, we started doing a live stream every Thursday. Our fans were like waiting for us.
Was that fucking
We
the
made some cash. I
the
mean,
Rona days?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
People were very generous to us.
Rona.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Thanks,
talking
now we
about.
gotta edit
we'd
that
like,
out. Now we're
we'd
gonna
like
thank
play
you,
those
dude.
brand new songs on the live stream 2 days after we wrote them. Like pretty much every week we had a
Bro,
new
that
thing.
was a crucial time for artistry, I believe. Like, I believe that's whenever motherfuckers were like, all right, we're either in it. Because it's like, we didn't know so much uncertainty in what was going to become
Exactly.
of public again. You know what I mean? Or like, what the facility. But it was like, all right, so am I going to double down and literally just fucking hone in on this craft? Or, like, am I going to have
Get
to
a
figure
job,
out,
yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what I
you're
mean?
exactly right. I
And-
saw a lot of people go either way on that
Right,
too.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I'm glad y'all doubled down. I mean, that's what we did. That's when we moved in together, and
Yeah.
we fucking. I mean, it just the songs just.
There was a
started.
while we were getting together, and I would only see, we'd see our girlfriends and each other. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
It's all,
nobody
yeah.
else.
That was all really
Close
going on.
family.
But
though.
yeah, once a week we got together and did that, and we wrote a lot of good shit, man.
Fuck
So we've
yeah.
got a lot of stuff ready to be released.
And where do y'all record out of? Yeah,
We've got our friend Paul Rogers is and has been for 30 years George Strait's front of house sound man.
Okay.
So he's got a studio at his house, and
He's kind of like a mentor to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
He-
Okay.
he's my
He's taught
oldest
us a
best
lot.
friend. He's like in his 70s, and I hang out with him about three
He's
times
on
a week.
tour right now. He's on a 45-day tour on a
Yeah.
bus. Still,
Just
But-
fucking
still
living
doing
it.
But he
God,
gave
what
us
a dream.
the studio connected to his house. He gave it to us to use for us and to also bring other people in to record during that time period. And we've been running it since. It's just outside of New Braunfels.
collecting
Fuck yeah.
gear.
Y'all racked them up. You put them in the chamber.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Dude.
exactly what I want to fucking do. Right
Yeah.
now.
I got a
It's
whole
like, fuck
folder, and just
Fuck going on the road for us, like that, like where we're at. You know what I mean? We got to do that part.
when we're
Dude.
going on like a long run, we get in the van and we're about to be on like a 13-hour drive. We'll play them all, dude. We'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
start to
'cause
finish, and we have a list of.
I can't retain those 220 new songs.
Yeah, right.
I'm good for about 20% of it.
But
maybe,
yeah, some of those
but-
were done in like October of 2020. It's been
Yeah.
it's been
Damn, dude,
30
think of that
years.
process. Just thinking
Isn't
of
that crazy when
damn.
you hear you're having to relearn you? It's
Yeah.
like, damn, but like
It's
sometimes
so
you're
weird.
Like, fuck, dog. Like we had a bot.
And I'll listen back to some of them and be like, damn.
yeah,
I
dude.
wrote that one.
Yeah,
Cut
yeah,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
we
It's
got a
like,
folder
fuck.
full of
Bangers.
bangers, dude, ready to go.
Yeah.
We've already got the next record picked out.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
dude,
and,
that's so
uh,
awesome.
We've got, I guess, we've got the Red Star record and the Green Star record. So we've got two new ones picked out, actually. Just got to figure out when exactly we've got the time to record them, because we've got a pretty substantial tour coming out this year. I don't think we can say much about it yet,
Yeah.
but we'll be gone all of August.
East Coast, West Coast, can you say that?
All
the
of
way
it.
around.
We're doing
Oh, you're taking
August.
the old trek.
August we'll be going northwest and down the coast and back. September we'll be back around here doing our shows, and then October, November we're going up 35 and east, doing the whole northeast.
Damn, boys,
every
y'all
one of the
be
big
busy.
cities.
Be fucking busy.
Yeah,
Get it
man.
While you
Fuck
can.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
we're pretty much
Thanks,
booked
man.
Love that.
until December.
We've got about 4 or 5 days left available to book this year.
Dude, that's got to be a great fucking feeling.
Yeah, especially
is.
after, like, we were just talking about the Rona times. That wondering if we're ever gonna, like, how do I say it? Almost to the point of, like, why are we still doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were getting turned down for shows and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, bam, Red Rocks.
Well, even
and
last summer we canceled a whole run because gas was so expensive.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford it. Like
No
couldn't
shit.
afford to roll.
then
Like,
bam,
it's-
Red Rocks, and we now are turning people down because we've got too many offers.
God, that's
beautiful.
gotta be a good
Yeah,
feeling,
dude.
boys.
I get
Congratulations.
Thanks,
goosebumps.
man.
Nah, but it's,
Yeah, because
it feels
you know,
badass. Yeah, it feels
for-
badass to be working in Texas with the motherfuckers that are working. You know we're doing it,
Yeah,
putting the
dude.
work
Yeah.
in.
It's a testament to never fucking
Quitting.
giving up
Yeah.
on what you absolutely believe in, because
Dude, we've been
I'm
through
proof.
some shit. We had all of our shit stolen once. We
Yeah.
been flooded. Lost all of
Yeah.
our gear again.
Good.
You know,
God.
two
Yeah,
of
we
our,
all
two
got
of our
history,
guys
bro.
had kids. They couldn't be on the road anymore. That that was a big change, getting new band members after we were there for 10 years. 10
Yeah,
years,
that was another thing. I was wondering when the two original dudes left, and it was just me and Bob. I was like, "Are we gonna still do it?" And then thankfully we got the drummer and keyboard player we do, and they showed me why I kept in it.
Yeah.
Found the groove.
Yeah, because it's a lot that goes in. Just being in my brother's band for a little while was like to get that many cooks in the kitchen and get everybody to agree and line up on shit. It's a lot harder than people think to wrangle up motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and just to find people that are completely okay with going out for a month and potentially coming home with less money than when they left.
it's part of the process.
Yeah, but that works out for the next time we go to make
Right.
3 times
It's
as
about
much.
the long game.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, it's never.
And
It's a
you-
marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
You
And
know
when
what
you
I'm saying?
when you truly love it, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
hell
you'll do
yeah.
anything for what you really
And
love.
we found the dudes that do. So and
That's
yeah,
good,
it's
man,
Worked
'cause
We
that's
out.
got
big-
spots we hit like in the Midwest. We go there a lot, and we got good crowds there. But we go in there for 10 years, and the same people come out. They bring their friends, like purely organic, word of mouth shit. We've been building for 10 years out that way,
Fuck yeah, man.
So we've been doing that all the way around. It's starting to get better and better every time.
Fuck yeah.
Well, give me first off, where the fuck did you get that shirt at? That's incredible,
Dude, actually,
That is fucking nice.
after we played Red Rocks,
Yeah.
I've got a friend, we call him Magic Mike, and
Nice.
I was wearing at Red Rocks this badass suit with
His name's Magic Mike because he has Magic Mike
Yeah.
tattooed across.
That's
Dude, he
fucking
actually
awesome.
reminds me of you a lot. He does
Come on,
not give
man.
one single fuck about
But after the
anything.
show, I had the vest on that I was wearing under the suit, and he walked up and said, "Dude, I gotta have that fucking vest. Trade me right now." And started taking this thing off, and I was just drunk enough. I was like, "All right, fuck it." So
Yeah,
now I'm
dude.
wearing a big towel with cactuses on it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like,
that's
like
what
a
it is. But those shirts are fucking. I
That's
feel
a bop.
Yeah, it's a bop.
I was
feel
gonna
it's
buy that
comfy,
shirt,
man. It's
but I
comfy.
couldn't afford it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Them fucking towel shirts, wherever they're from, it's a certain brand too.
Yeah.
I think it might be it, but like I know they're expensive.
They're
My
You
rich
seen that
friends wear
Instagram ad, huh?
Yeah, my rich friends wear those.
Georgie, how are we, dude? Did you get your car? Everything right with the Lord? We okay, dude? We sound good. Everything flowing in, my
Fuck
man.
yeah, you're glowing now.
Hey,
dude.
real quick.
I didn't fuck it up and waste all your time.
Okay, no. You're good. I just want to put a shout out. My boy Giorgio's got the OnlyFans. Guess who just got an OnlyFans as well? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Got signed to Creators Inc. Shout out them. They're running it all. I just got to send pictures of me putting Jolly Ranchers up my butthole. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We're leaving a lot of money on tables.
Do you shoot them out afterwards too?
Ping pong balls, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Little Pez dispenser butthole, but with Jolly
yeah, no, that's a
Ranchers.
weird. They were telling me all the shit that they're gonna be saying. And so I'm like, yo, yeah, and I don't talk.
You got to
like
eat
that.
the Jolly Rancher after you put it in your butthole.
Yeah, dude. But they're like, look, you can go as like elementary or as fucking raunchy as you
Well,
want.
that's the kind of shit that gay guys are gonna pay you $1,000 to
yeah,
do.
but
So
see,
will you do it?
Well, hold on, guy. All right. I mean, no, this is just on pictures on the internet. Dude. You know what I'm saying?
But if you started putting out videos, you'll make more money.
Yeah, but she was saying like you could just do like risque shit in your boxers, which is tight. But then she's like, but butthole pics sell the most.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm like, where are we
So
at
what
as
are we
a
doing?
society? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here, boys? Yeah, so that's fucking special. But what's the new album out now? What's
We
the-
released. It's called Another Door. We released it in
and that's
August.
the one with Colorless on there. 'cause
Yeah.
Colorless is a fucking bop.
Dude,
I like
thank
that whole
you.
album, dude. When
Yeah.
you sent me that, I heard this because I saw Ellis post about it
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
a while back.
I love that
dude.
fool,
I love
man.
that cover.
Dude, I knew him when he was fucking landing.
When Landon,
Me
dude,
too,
he used to
man.
Oh, I
open
mean,
for
that's
us-
Lando Commando.
He used to
bro.
open
Yeah.
for us all the time in San Marcos, like a lot.
But
Like,
now he's doing
mostly
it, man.
sober.
Yeah, he's killing
no,
it.
dude, yeah,
He's killing
totally.
it, bro. He
Before,
took
but
off.
even before that, before he had a band, he would
Yeah,
come
it was just
open
him, just
acoustic.
Lando Bullard.
Just Lando,
He's just
dude.
owning it. I
He's
love
on
it.
I literally, that's
He's
where I
killing
met
it.
you, Bobby. Or that's where we like became friends. Is
Yeah,
when
'cause
y'all,
yeah.
you opened up at the firehouse in the Bronzeville's. Fucking saw them and found out he was fucking the same girl I was and what a guy he was. You know what I'm saying?
Eskimo click,
Eskimo.
brother.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
I
all
sent
right.
him to a show in Wisconsin. I got him a show up there, and he sold it out.
Dude, it's a crazy thing.
We've
man.
never sold it out there. We've been playing that 5-6 years.
It
It's
is a crazy thing.
how
Yeah,
like
dude.
some parts, because like we see him at Whitehorse all the time on Wednesdays and shit after my comedy show, and it's a bop there. I heard Whitehorse Saloon is shutting down too.
No way.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what I
Man,
heard.
they play there next Wednesday.
They knew? Okay, then maybe that was false then, because somebody sent me a fucking post about it in my DMs, and it was like closing down June 30th or some shit like that.
Really? Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
it
that's
said.
that's still a month away.
I guess so. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I thought, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when you're talking about Cheatham earlier, it's like, I'm surprised Cheatham. But I think George Strait and Randy Rogers bought into that, right?
Just Randy.
Just Randy.
And he told me, I asked him about it. We were with him last weekend, and he said that it's going to be the broken spoke of San Marcos.
I like that.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, he said no matter what happens around it,
it's going to
it's
stay.
staying
Perfect.
exactly like
they
it
built
is.
high rises around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already have.
They're
They
still-
already have.
yeah, it's-
But,
Still kicking, man.
yeah.
Bro,
dude.
you know
Dude,
what
I want
sucks
to own
about
that thing one day.
Yeah.
Good, fuck yeah, or
Yeah.
your own. I mean, there should
Yeah.
be more places like that.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
need it.
For
fucking
real.
absolutely, people love that shit. That aesthetic, dude. Even kids that love to go do the
You just
fucking
can't-
Wookiee shit and
you
want to go
can't-
fucking hear wah wah
you
wah.
just-
It's like everybody needs
Yeah.
to go back to home. every
You
now
just
and then.
can't find that, like, you know, like where I'm from. You can find beer joints like that, but it just doesn't have, you know, like the nostalgia of
Yeah,
the
the
people
history,
that's walked through.
yeah.
It's got the look, but it doesn't have the history because it wasn't a big city. So
Neon lights and cigarette smoke.
Yeah,
dog. Like,
dude.
you know what I mean.
I miss
Gold
the
beer.
days of when Kent was still alive. They had leaks all over the fucking roof on the inside, but instead of fixing them, they just hung up gutters inside and lined them all up to go through the building and spill outside. So the leaks went back outside. But since Randy bought it, he fixed it up.
yeah,
That's the only thing he's really done to change it is fix the leaky roof.
yeah. Well, that's fair, dude.
Yeah.
Them pool tables are shit in there too.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn, they're hard to play pool on. But no, yeah, but that's the nostalgia. Of it, though, you know what I'm saying?
We were kicking it
Those
there when you
fucking
didn't have
wilted,
liquor.
that wilted felt.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. It's all cratered up.
A
and
good
shit.
band name, Wilted Felt.
That is a good
Ooh,
band
dude. Maybe I can wear
name.
the cool visors you got on, dude.
We've got a list of about 400 good band names. Anytime we're going down the road and something happens, like what was the one yesterday? High Velocity Balloon. Good
Yeah.
band name. Called it.
Bam, dude.
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy how it's like it comes to you after you already got your band.
Right,
name. Like,
yeah.
It's like fuck. I didn't. think of
Dude,
this
ours
before.
came from, we were, at the time of the band starting, the drummer and the bass player worked at the Lone Star Float House on River Road in New Braunfels.
Tight spot.
Love it.
Tight
dude.
spot.
Fucking
Great
love
hamburger.
it. And so we were at a company party at the end of the season and went on a midnight float, a bunch of mushrooms, and singing. There was like 30 of us in 6 or 7 boats, singing, going down the river, tripping nuts. And we all camped out at the float house that night. The next morning, this old dude came in to eat breakfast, and he sat down and was talking to the owner, and we heard him say, "Yeah, damnedest thing last night. I was sleeping like a baby in my tent, and then some sort of fucking midnight river choir goes by."
Yo, that's
And
tight.
so that's where the band name came
That's
from. We
fucking
found
tight.
That is
dude.
great.
Easy.
That's so good.
That was an easy catch.
That's,
It's
dude,
never easy to name a band.
No,
I mean,
it's
no,
hard
it's
as
not.
fuck.
Like you're stuck with it for at
Yeah.
least a
We
while.
went through so much bullshit trying to think of something cool.
And when it clicks like that, it's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
Because once it catches, it's like then you definitely can't change it. Because trust
Right.
me, dog, I even was like, oh, this is what I want to be called. Like, is this it? Because ours came from like playing the shittiest times of the day, and like I would always say that about the times of night I'd find myself driving to do fuck shit. You know what I mean? Like when nobody else is awake, I shouldn't be on the road right now. You know what I mean? It's me and the DPS. You know what I'm saying? In the nether hour. And that's where it came from. So I was like,
Yeah,
all right,
that's
that's a
great,
cool
dude.
term.
Yeah.
We ran with it. But you know, I mean, then like I said, bro, I always think of shit. I'm like, damn, that would have been fucking tight. You know what I mean? That's a good name.
speaking of the tripping balls on the river at nighttime, that's a great time. That's I mean,
It's
people have
wonderful
experience
time, dude.
because Rocco takes us out to do that shit in July with the
Yeah.
full moons and shit.
Well, we might even be doing something there on the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's telling me something about that, but he's always trying to. You know, Rocco, he's an ideasman.
He
Boy,
is.
he's an
And
ideasman.
The crazy part
He's an
about it is they
ideasman.
all generally come to fruition.
Yeah, no, I mean, look.
Yeah, he's not just building fucking tree houses and saying they're spaceships, bro.
Dude,
He's fucking
I
Elon
mean,
Musk.
look, but he comes up
You're
with
like
some-
that, dude.
I'm a dreamer, all right. But Rocco is too. But dude, Rocco knows how to weave that fucking wand and make shit happen. You know
dude.
what I'm saying? Get shit done.
That cock, man.
And that's and my bisexual brother, shout out Drew. You know what I'm saying? He works at the he works out at the farm now, and he's a big germ guy. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his seeds and shit like that. But talking about floating the river at nighttime, like. I remember last July we went out there and it's that full moon and Rocco's got that good ass Molly, like that shit you smuggle in from Peru type
Yeah.
shit. And I remember taking that shit and I'm like, this is the greatest feeling of my life. And I went home and I shit myself while I was sleeping.
On mushrooms?
On Molly.
Oh, Molly.
And I was with a girl and I was like, yo, did she shit in my bed? Like, not like a full ass dump, but it squirted out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a little brown thing where I was laying, but I thought that bitch did it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
play it like that?
yeah, fuck yeah, I did. She had left. She left me. So that's what made me insinuate. I was like, oh yeah, she did that. She got up, she was embarrassed and she left. And I'm like,
tell her?
I'm like, surely she gonna come back over and
Immediately
clean that
text
shit
her.
up. No, I let it linger for 3 days, and I realized,
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
and then I realized that I shit myself. That I was a grown ass man, and I need to take responsibility. That's probably why she left. I never spoke to her again. But nice lady. You
One
know
day,
what
dude,
I'm
my
saying?
brother-in-law told me an interesting story that was very similar to that, because he shat himself to bed as well in a hotel room where he was with like a girl back in the day, and he told me how he played it. Like, he got up to shower and like clean himself off and shit. And he was like, man, he was like so embarrassed. He's like, oh, light bulb, I have an idea. He fucking wakes her up and is like, hey, I think you're like not feeling so good. Like she shat because she had spackle on her butt cheeks. You know what I mean? So it's like he shat enough to where it got on the mattress and her ass. So he was like, oh yeah, dude, he played it cool. I was like, that's fucking brilliant.
Genius,
Dude, our
bro.
buddy
Ingenuity right there, baby.
told us a story. The first time he went to stay, they're married now, but first time he went to stay with his girlfriend at her house, he woke up and he shit a little bit in the bed, and he heard her in the kitchen, and he was like, hey, can you make me a sandwich with mustard? And she did. She brought him a sandwich with mustard in it. He said he was laying there eating it, in the last little bite, he just dropped right on the shit and rubbed it around and said, oh, damn it. I just got mustard on the bed, and stood up and took the sheets off. That was his cover up for shitting in
Fucking
his
fecal
sleep.
Dijon, dude.
Yeah, the fecal Dijon, dude. Yeah, it's a singer, Bobby. Hell yeah, dude.
Band name called it.
Yeah, dude.
Another great band name. God damn it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. I'm gonna grab some more beers and take a piss. But let's talk about.
You're the host, dude. You can't do that. You gotta wait till the show's over.
What am I supposed to piss on myself? Man? You know what I'm saying? Let me piss, dude. But let's talk about some crazy shit from the road. I want to hear y'all stories. I know y'all got some fucking.
Yes,
I know y'all got
yes,
some bops.
we do.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Yes,
told us
we
the
do.
craziest South by one, but how about, like your craziest road stories? And even if it's a couple of them, we love to hear them.
The absolute craziest one is, so first of all, we're sponsored by a wonderful dispensary out of Silverthorne, Colorado.
Yeah.
That he's very legit.
Yeah.
Only applies within state lines, you know.
Yeah.
He hooks us up though.
Fuck yeah.
So we were going on a tour through Colorado, just going northwest, and ultimately going to a festival in Idaho where we were the headliner.
Yeah.
So we stopped through his place, and he gives us so much. I mean, we had like
tote bags full.
yes, like
Yeah,
Like
that's
we
how,
bought some and they
that's how them
gifted us
motherfucking
some.
friends that got that
Yeah.
shit going are. They're like, hey, you gotta take
we had grass and edibles and all kinds of different concentrates, and we had the dab rig, you know, to go with all the different concentrates. So we get to the place where
Jesus Christ, what's that fucking idiot?
you all right in there, Lazer?
Cartoon going on.
He's just having a heart attack. We go
It sound like a cartoon.
Yeah, dude.
Sound like Tom and Jerry episodes.
So we got to the hotel in Idaho, in the city where we were headlining the festival, and one of our 3 rooms was ready. It's 9:30 in the morning. We just drove all night to get there. We're fucking tired. So we put all of our bags up on the like bar in the bathroom area.
Yeah.
And the one bag with all of our weed and paraphernalia in it was in another bag. Oh, you're right in time for the good part.
Yeah, come on.
The bag with all the paraphernalia in it was on top. So one of us got in each bed, and 2 people got on the floor, and the other 2 went. To go get breakfast, and I wake up, and there's a fire, like not a fucking campfire, like projectile flame
Oh no!
Flamethrower fire.
Oh,
From the
shit.
floor to the ceiling between me and the door of the hotel room. And I'm like, holy fuck, a fire. So everybody jumps up and gets away, like jumps away from it, and flashbang.
What?
I'm talking the
We were all in
room
the room.
exploded. We're on the fourth floor.
We were in the bed, and you're the
You're the
explosion.
fire. So we jumped over into the corner of the room and flashbang, dude. Fourth floor, kind of like, what the hell happened? It's raining, sprinklers going off. I walk to the window, I see smoke going out of it, and I push like that, and the window's gone, frame and everything. It went over the first row of cars and did not break till it hit the ground back there.
Yeah.
So we're like, what the fuck happened? We go out in the hallway in our underwear. Bob got real scared and just wrapped himself in a towel and took off running.
Nice.
I was in
So
shock. I mean,
he
that.
like,
That's
traumatic. I hid in the bushes.
hidden some bushes.
I hid in the bushes and watched all of them
And
get arrested.
I put a robe on and walked downstairs, and like fire department's pulling up, cops are pulling up, and they're like, "Is anybody in there?" And I'm standing behind them. I was like, "Hey, bro, I was in there. Like, that's my room." So they sequestered us, everybody that was in the room, and brought us down to the station, detained.
Not arrested.
Not arrested. And they asked us, like, dude, so what's the deal? Our first thought is you're cooking meth. That's an explosion. But I can look at every one of you and tell you that's not the case. And they said, second of all, cooking or making concentrates. I was like, well, I'll be honest with you. We're sponsored by this dispensary that gave us way too much. And we did have a bag full of a lot of weed and every way you can smoke it, and a rig with a torch and a replacement bottle of butane. He said, okay. Then it's starting to make sense with what the bomb squad said. It's like, oh, yeah? So they figured out that bag rolled off. While we were sleeping, that bag rolled off, struck the torch, which burned into the side of the replacement bottle of butane. And butane is like a heavy gas, so that fire was shooting up while butane was settling on the ground. So when we jumped over, that cloud of butane went above the flame and flashbanged the fucking room.
Holy fuck, dude.
So once they figured out, like, all of us told the same story. Once they figured out that we weren't trying to make bombs or fucking make meth or do anything like that, they were pretty cool with us. They were like, so y'all are headlining this festival tonight. You want us to deliver you over there?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes.
We fucking
So they
did it.
brought us in cop cars, lights on.
Oh,
to
that's
the
fucking
festival,
badass.
dude.
Dude,
And they had us back the next year.
Yeah, but
Which is
we're
crazy.
That's dope.
And
I
they-
mean, bro, y'all
we're-
went through some shit.
we're
That's why, I mean, thank God y'all
banned-
made it through that.
dude,
God
banned from
bless.
that. Nobody was hurt too. So apparently hotels are intentionally built with a pressure line from the door to the window. So we weren't thinking about that. We were just jumping as far as we could away from the flame. But had we been in front of that window, we would have got pretty fucked by that blast.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There's actually
crazy.
a laptop in the bag and a bunch of change, and it blew a hole like that in the laptop. They probably would have killed it.
Oh yeah, no
Oh,
doubt.
my
Bro,
God,
fucking
dude.
thank goodness y'all.
And
got away
the
from
good
it.
news
is
about it
bad.
is our friends, Reckless Kelly, are from Idaho.
Yeah.
And they connected us with a friend of theirs who's an attorney. And there's no difference in concentrates or regular grass as far as the law goes in Idaho.
Okay.
Like here, it's a felony if you have
Right,
concentrates,
right,
you know. So we all got dumbed down to paraphernalia tickets for that, and then the hotel sent me a bill for $74,000
What?
something, like, for damages. So I sent that to the attorney, and he figured out that they owed the bank the exact amount of money that they sent me that I owed them. So they were trying to get me to pay off their
debt
to the bank to keep the hotel, which washed the whole thing. I didn't, no responsibility.
Damn loopholes.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, hey, a good lawyer goes a long fucking
telling
way,
you.
Yeah,
buddy.
dude.
Good lawyer
But
goes
that's,
a long fucking way.
It took us a solid year because everybody was like, "There's no fucking way that's what happened in that room,"
Yeah.
But it took us a solid year for people to believe that was the real fucking story. We were on the news and everything, man. It was crazy.
Hey, you're right though. Yeah, dude, lawyers are fucking rock stars, bro. Like,
Oh,
what
man.
they do, the best ones.
I've gotten out some.
Opener.
Yeah. Where's it at?
There's one right here.
You want to spark up that other J or no?
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah, why not?
Parker up, dude.
Yeah, dude, a good lawyer. I've been in some tight spots, and having somebody that knows
Yeah, man.
their shit on the up and up, it can really save your fucking ass.
We've really had a lot of crazy shit happen on the road, though. We were quick when,
truck lot on fire one time.
we were borrowing a truck from our buddy, and our van was in the shop or something, and we're going down the highway toward Austin. We had just stopped at Chicken Express, and this will come in handy. That info will come in handy in a second. Just stopped at Chicken Express. We're going down the highway, and in the back seat, they're like, "Shit, it's getting hot." And I turn around and look, and there's smoke coming up between the bed and the cab. So when I slow down, it turns into a full-on fire. So we pull over, and thankfully we had just been to Chicken Express and gotten buckets of sweet tea.
Yeah.
And, we
Oh
put
my
the
God.
fire out with
With
sweet tea.
Let's fucking
But
go.
figured out it was a golf cart battery that fell over and made a connection and caught the bed of the truck on fire. Like, it was burning the rubber mat in the bottom of it.
Holy fuck.
Super random luck, dude. But
Boy, y'all had some strange shit happen to
I'm
y'all.
telling you,
God damn.
Strange magic.
strange
Strange
magic.
That's the fucking ways of the road. It giveth and it taketh.
What about, I mean, look, I know you're a married man and such, and Bobby, you're single, or you got a girlfriend, right? Don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, y'all got to have some, there's got to be some crazy women stories from back in the day, just weird shit. I got asked to fuck some old woman in Vegas the other day. Her husband offered me $1,000. They were fans. And
So what'd you do with $1,000?
well, hold on, it gets better. I was like, hey, I looked at his wife and I was like, she looks like a fucking Buick seat, like just leathery and fucking like just like she
Like
been,
you.
like, well, no, I got skin like Piglet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, she had like she was brown, like leathery, and like the tanning bed was like her coffin. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he's like, I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna pass, and he's like, all right, $4,000, and I was like, you know what, Buick's not that bad of a car, dude. I'll fucking saddle up, dude. But he wanted me to wear it. He wanted to wear my socks while I fucked her. That's strange to me.
What'd you do
dude.
with $4,000?
Yeah, so anyways, I went and let him have my socks, you know.
He probably followed
Yeah.
you and saw your
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
whenever you were at the fucking.
So yeah, y'all had any weird shit like that happen with women back in the day? I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
No,
now, you
one
know,
I can
right?
think of that's pretty good is
Georgia,
we were
what's up?
playing in Denver at a Grateful Dead tribute bar, and Justin, our old guitar player.
He actually, or not? I'm sorry, that's another. I'm thinking of Justin Luck. Go ahead.
But he, there was hardly anybody there, but there was this woman, and she's pretty damn good looking. That was in front of him and just like seducing him the whole time, trying to while he's on stage.
They're there. They
So
exist.
she came up to us came up to him after and was like, "Hey, I work right around the street at Diamonds, the strip joint there in
It's a really
Denver.
nice place.
I'm gonna
Right downtown.
I'm gonna put y'all on the list. Y'all come see me at work later." We're like, "All right." So we go in, and she has us escorted to like the sunken in little floor VIP section, and literally whistles and snaps and does this, and a line of chicks start walking out, and she says, "I want to tell you boys, do not pull your fucking wallet out. These girls are in training." She's like, "All right, kittens," and sends them all down there on us.
What?
Yeah,
We're smoking blunts in the strip club.
it was.
That's fucking
It
awesome.
was quite the night.
That's never happened to me ever.
Yeah,
It was a lucky
they're
one.
like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I got
Look at
staph
all your-
infection in a fucking strip club in the goddamn whirlpool jacuzzi. That's about the coolest shit ever happened to me. I hate fucking strip clubs. dude.
I paid $5 getting one in New Orleans last week, and I was in there for about 3 minutes.
Bad. The C team.
yeah.
The C team.
It's crazy, dude.
It was also like 5 a.m., so
Yeah.
it was time.
City
time to
that
go.
never sleeps.
No, dude, that fucking one in West Virginia, it was $100 cover to get in. It's right next to the casino. I was like, yo, that's fucking retarded. But it was all you could drink alcohol for free. The only drinks you had to pay for were for the strippers. And so
Okay.
for $100, I can get fucking obliterated. I'll drink way more than $100 worth. You know what I'm saying? But when I walked in, I saw in that back room that they had that Whirlpool jacuzzi, and I'm like, I'm getting in that motherfucker. And I got in with salt, pepper, and cinnamon and fucking had the time of my life. But then I literally got staph infection on my fucking wiener, dude. Like right above my
dick?
right above my wiener,
That's
dude.
scary as
Yeah,
fuck.
it was,
Are you
man.
sure that's
Well,
what
you
it
didn't
was?
know what
It was staph,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
because it like almost got in my blood to the point where like I'd almost killed me.
Dude,
Because
I-
I cut myself shaving and like it got like in like green pus and shit and like infected, and I was like,
That shit sucks.
I was
man.
like, what the fuck? This isn't normal. And I started getting like sores and shit. Like my lips are cracking. Like I went and they're like,
AIDS, bro.
No, bro, stop, dude. If anybody looks like they went to Live AIDS, it's you, dude. So just fucking relax.
Hey, dude, because
Relax,
of my
dude.
fit.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, dude, relax.
Dude, I got kidnapped one time in North Carolina on
What?
the road.
Yeah,
No
that's-
shit, bro.
What?
Just trying to burn a joint with
we're
a fella.
we're playing this place called Outer Banks Brewing Station, and it's a wind powered brewery. And this guy comes up to the bar after the show,
Yeah.
and offers me and Justin. He's like, "Hey, you want to go smoke a joint?" I'm like, fuck yeah. So he's like, "My girl's out there in the van. I'm gonna close my tab. We'll go burn one." So we walk out, and it's a van. It's a taxi van. The door's open, and we get in, and he's right behind us, and he closes the door and gets in. He's like, "All right, we're ready." And she tears out of the parking lot. I'm like, "Hey, where are we going?" He's like, "I'm staying at this hotel right around the corner.
Gee.
Got to go get the joint." So I'm still like, "All right." So we get there, and he's like, "Hey, y'all just come on in, smoke it real quick." Still not thinking clear enough to think this is a weird situation, because it literally was right around the corner from the bar. We get in there, and he closes the door behind. It's me and Justin Nelson, and he closes the door behind him and leans on it and says, "Just to let you motherfuckers know, that's my son sleeping in the bed over there, and he's got his hand on a pistol under that pillow." Like, all right, cool. And he's like, "You motherfuckers want to get high now?" I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm at this time pulling my phone out like code blue, whatever
This is
the
like before you could like send your location.
yeah, whatever
it was
the
actually it was brand new. You sent it. It was like a static. It wasn't like a live update of where you're at. So I was like, looks like they're in a parking lot across the street.
Yeah. Oh, so it was just you with them.
me and my buddy Justin and this guy and his
Me
sleeping
and the other two
son.
guys were still in the bar. We didn't know they left.
And,
we were like
uh,
looking for him.
So he's just super fucking weird, and anytime I'm like, "Hey, let's go fucking outside. Let's go outside and smoke this thing," he's like standing in front of the door. No idea what this dude's plans were. But it was not to let us out of this fucking room, right? So me and Justin are looking at each other like, "Fuck, it's about to, like, let's get this motherfucker. Let's
Yeah,
knock him the fuck
yeah, it's
down
gotta
and
get
get out
real.
of here, whatever we got, you know." And I had been sending text messages, so we at the same time went and rammed him out of the way, opened the door, and went outside. And like a fucking Dukes of Hazzard scene, the van was coming up. We
were in
were
a
running
Suburban.
out. Yeah, Suburban. We were running out. They didn't even slow down as they were going by. We just hopped in, and this dude's literally chasing us out
They
of the
almost ran his
hotel.
ass over.
And we just about ran him over with a trailer. I still don't know what his fucking plans were, but
Yo,
he,
what the fuck?
he fucking had us
I'll
for
be
just
ready.
saying yes to a joint.
And then we drove to Nashville. that
Y'all's
night.
music be doing something. Doing something
It
different.
brings
Yeah.
the crazy folks out of
Bro,
Dude.
what the fuck?
Telling you.
Yeah, I'm so
Did
scared.
you?
dude.
Was there actually a son? Was there another person?
There was a person in the bed with. I mean, I sleep like
Where
this.
was
Yeah,
the-
I sleep
where
like
was the
that, too.
chick?
But I don't
remember
have
asking
no-
this. Where's the chick with
The chick
driving?
when she dropped us off, the van.
and that dude
drove
was the
off.
fucking
Should've
like the
capped
bartender or
off. That's
something.
He
lame.
was
I
just a
would've- that was
person
just
in the
Dude
bar.
chilling.
Oh, he was just in a bar. I
It's
thought
a
he
small
was.
town, and it's a small town. on the
Everybody
coast
seemed to
of-
know him and shit. So
Yeah.
I didn't think it weird to go get high with the guy. You know.
What, I
Sometimes
mean, but
those
like,
small towns
like,
trying to take you,
so
bro.
that's when it like at one point you're just like, yo, no, this isn't fucking like right. Like this is
As soon as we walked in, it was weird when
he
we
wasn't
got.
fucking with y'all. Like he was kind of like dead ass.
Well, we got out of the van and went to the hotel, and the fucking van drove off. So we're already away from the bar without a ride. And then he goes in and literally slams the door and leans on it and says that, "You
He
motherfuckers."
was like weird
he's-
vibes all night, anyways.
It's crazy.
He was what?
Yeah, he had weird vibes, anyways. But he kept going. Y'all want to smoke one? We were like out of weed, so we were like, yeah.
It was wild. But I got out of that motherfucker.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, but then if you want to be with your homie Justin, dude, it's just like one-on-one and shit like that, and like, damn, that's scary, bro.
It
Crazy
still comes
shit,
down.
dude.
If it comes down to
I
it,
would have
it's
treated it the
it's
same way.
lifeless.
Yeah, I would have too. I'd have gouged a motherfucker's eyes out. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But I'm just like, it's easier with another dude, like fucking bomb rushing another guy with you. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like,
You got somebody to coordinate some plans.
yeah, like, but fucking running up on it. That shit, man, that's sketchy, bro. Fuck.
Pretty wild.
That's pretty fucking wild.
It is crazy.
I know there's more.
Oh yeah, I bet y'all got so many. Y'all been together for so long.
It's about the ones we can't remember, and there's a lot we can't remember.
I remember when I first started doing cocaine, I was like 13, 14. And my mom and my grandpa was dating this Cajun woman down in the Crawley, where Bishop and them from. And she had a daughter that was like a year or two older than me. And she was fine or whatever. We went down for some parade or something. We're staying there. And my granddaddy would move. He'd transfer weed back and forth from there to his place. But like we went down there. We're down there for the weekend. And I remember I was asking that guy. I was like, girl. I was like, yo. I was like, yeah, can you find some blow while we're down here? You know what I'm saying? She goes, oh yeah. She was like hooked up in the scene, whatever. And so we like kind of snuck out after all the shit went down because we're only like 14, shit like that. So like we snuck out, and then this fucking El Camino, or not El Camino, a Cadillac came and picked us up. There's these two big ass black dudes. We got in there. It's me, her, and her guy friend who like knew them. And they start driving us. We have to go pick it up. And he's like, yeah, we got some fucking murder for y'all. Some murder. And that they were calling the cocaine murder.
Right.
But I had never fucking heard that term.
So you're 14?
I'm 14. I'm like, what y'all gonna kill us? Like, but I'm saying to myself, I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, I freaked the fuck out. I had a full-on panic attack, dude, in the car. And then they're like, and then they explained to me, no, murders they call cocaine. I know it's not as dramatic y'all, but it scared the fuck out of me,
Such a
dude.
pussy, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
I can't believe it, dude. Well,
You know what, dude?
Hey,
Dude, when you were 14, dude, you were like doing church camp and shit. You wouldn't understand this.
I was
dude.
like easing into caffeine at 14.
for real? I was already smoking weed and shit. I was crazy. I mean, definitely was already like.
I
getting
think
my
I
dick sucked
probably
at
had
14.
already smoked weed
Yeah,
at
because
14.
I started at like 18, but I never.
my mom like shoved cocaine down my mouth when I was 14, and we went home. She taught me how to sew.
Nice.
Yeah, I know how to sew.
That's
Yeah,
tight.
you geetered out on blow together my first time, and she taught me how to sew.
I got some pants to patch up, Daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Times are
That's a
tough,
good
dude.
one. Oh, yeah, man. I got some pants I need to bring you.
Yeah, I'll hit them up,
Fix 'em
baby.
up.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I need some pants patched up, motherfucker. Hey, yeah, but so where y'all got shows? Obviously, you're gonna be playing around. Where can the people fucking find y'all at?
We're doing, I know we've got 04 Center in Austin. What day was that
I
again?
think it's the June 26th, Saturday.
26th.
Fuck yeah.
That's the closest one.
Around here, we're heading. We just booked a festival in September called Caveman Fest. It's in
Weston, Colorado.
southern Colorado. Our friend Red Shahan's putting it on.
Oh,
That one will
okay.
be cool. They've got like Dawes and JJ Gray, Mofro, and
Shane
be
Smith and the
fun.
Saints.
Shane
Fuck,
Smith
We're
and
now
the
a camp. We're
Saints.
gonna get like a big campsite for all the.
We're
homies.
playing
That's gonna be
as
awesome.
our band, and we've got a fake band called Pasadena. That
Nice.
is, we dress up the part and cover the Urban Cowboy soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yo,
we
that's
like-
fucking
dude,
cool,
And
we
do,
dude.
bring a
like, 2
fiddle
shows
player
a
in.
year.
Dude, that's
like,
fucking cool.
Polyester
dude.
suit kind of shit.
Yeah.
Band
So-
in the movie. Ain't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
the
mean, not like-
the venue Gillies in the movie is in Pasadena.
Yeah.
So we just call it Pasadena. And we started as a rodeo project for our friends at Huey, and it's turned into now we're playing a festival where Midnight River Choir and Pasadena is on the lineup.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
double
tight.
whack, baby.
Double
That's
dip,
2
baby.
checks, baby.
Dude, fuck yeah. Little dab dude. But so y'all got that coming up. Y'all social medias, what's all y'all's
Yeah, 12 a.m. River Choir on
Pretty much all the way around,
Instagram and stuff.
on everything?
Yeah, and we've got, of course, the website, River Choir, midnightriverchoir.com.
You do any solo shit, or any y'all do any, or y'all do anything, or y'all just in this band, or y'all do anything on y'all's own or other bands or shit like that?
Bob's in like 100 bands.
I'm a whore. You know.
I
whoever
played
needs bass,
yesterday, last night at Green Hall, solo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, me and my buddy Austin Gillum and Grant Ewing.
Hey, Gillum's a fucking stud.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
So me and him went to high school together.
Is he
I've
a
been
guitar
jamming with him for
Dude,
20
in a singer,
Songwriting,
he's
singer.
fucking
4 years
we've been
he's a
jamming together.
monster.
Oh, yeah.
That
He's a
fucking
homie. He's the reason I play music. Actually,
dude, that boy.
I was his roadie.
Have you ever seen him?
He was
Have
like,
you ever
"Nah,
heard
you
of
need
him?
to be playing."
Austin
I'd
Gillen?
have to see him. I used to work at Green Hall back in the day when I was
Really?
going to Texas
shit.
State and shit.
Yeah. And yeah, we've got, like I said earlier, we've got a tour that we're doing coming up. I think they're going to announce that in July 1st.
Okay.
That will be
Yeah,
announced.
we'll
and
keep
Y'all
looking at
managing
that.
yourselves? Y'all got it? Y'all?
yeah,
Yeah,
we've got a killer booking agent.
Long time,
lives
yeah.
up in Minnesota,
Okay.
and he's been with us for a long time. And we've management side of things we're doing.
Y'all doing those
all
on
on
our
our
we do
own, man.
everything
That's the way it
ourselves.
is.
It's good
Yeah.
to know.
We
That's
do
what I've
everything
been
in
told.
house, man. I do all the graphic design stuff.
Yeah, I know you're big on that.
We do. You know, we hit the road and meet people we need to meet, and
It's just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
divine.
it.
how
Yeah,
it-
it's not
Yeah.
too hard to just be a person to
Yeah.
the people that you work with. You know
Hand
what I
out
mean?
as
Yeah,
many
bro,
cards
I
as
mean,
you
that
can.
takes you a lot
Yeah.
further
Oh,
without
yeah.
having to sell out to the bullshit.
Being the
bro.
guy that you talk to on the phone also as the one on the stage is a pretty cool thing for
Yeah.
people, you know.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, they
Seems to
like
work out.
it's more personable. Like
Yeah.
they like to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Well, I appreciate you boys coming
Yeah,
out.
man. Thanks for
It
having
was a
us.
fucking
Good
good
times,
time.
boys.
Yes, that's going to conclude us right here. Another episode of my Drunk Uncles podcast. I'm Uncle Lazer. This is my boy Bobby Flacco. Y'all come around Austin, check us out. Make sure to get your fucking cat spayed and neutered. Shout out Bob Barker.